The big news this weekend in Black college football is that Florida A&M head coach Willie Simmons is strongly considering accepting a position coach's position at Duke University, which would pay him $500,000, which is more than his Florida A&M contract serves him as head coach. Now, what this means for Willie Simmons is it's definitely a move up. Unfortunately, we still have this thing where black college coaches get pigeonholed if they stay at an HBCU too long. And mind you, Willie Simmons has been present in the SWAC for the last 7 or 8 years. He had a winning record at Prairie View A&M. He, of course, has led Florida A&M back to prominence, culminating with winning the Celebration Bowl over Howard just a couple of weeks ago. And a friendly reminder to everyone out there that Willie Simmons is still a young man. We're the Tower of Power. He's just 43 years old, so it's not like he's one of these coaches that's like 55, 60 years old, taking a flyer like, okay, now maybe if the head coach gets fired, then, they'll make me a interim head coach out of sympathy. And then, maybe I can prove myself there. No, Willie Simmons is still very young, which makes his success at the black college level all the more interesting, all the more exciting, all the more impressive. And the way it's looking, all the more of legendary for the moment. He hasn't made a decision as of yet, but for Simmons, it's obviously a move up. Duke is an ACC school. ACC, of course, is a Power 5 conference, and the Power 5 conference is, of course, where the money resides. And you have to go where the money is at all times because that's the way of this capitalistic world. You have to make money to live. So if he feels comfortable taking that position, even though some of us in HBCU circles may feel like it's a step down for him, we can't begrudge him for that because he's done well everywhere he's gone. It's not like, this is a coach that has used up his resources or anything without any success. He had a winning program at Prairie View, had a winning program at Florida A&M. He is a coach's coach. He is one of the hot young names in this industry, and it's not going to be surprising that many other coaches are going to be, many other schools are going to be coming after him. As far as Florida A&M goes, it's interesting because they fought so hard and so long to climb the mountain to get to respectability in the SWAC. They finally beat Jackson State. They finally won the SWAC this year. They finally won the Celebration Bowl. Now it's almost like they're starting over again. And the question is, what happens to that great recruiting class that they have if Coach Simmons does indeed depart for Duke? I think they'll be fine because they have the fan base in place. They have the administration in place. Tiffany Sykes is one of the great young ADs in the country, not just in black college sports, but in the country. So I feel like Florida A&M, it's going to hurt them at first. It always going to hurt when you lose a guy of Willie Simmons' magnitude. But at the same time, I think Florida A&M will be fine. And hopefully he stays. If he stays, he's great. If not, then Florida A&M will survive because Florida A&M has always survived.